Hi all and welcome to a Path of Exile video, and yes, I am back from my vacation. I went to Wales for 10 nights. It was absolutely brilliant. It was a wonderful time. Unfortunately, there was no inbuilt internet access, so I was using my mobile device as a hotspot, giving me Wi-Fi, and even that was terrible. I did take a travelling PC with me, and unfortunately the only thing it would run was Civilization 5. Additionally, I couldn't even watch Twitch because Twitch is horrendously bad for rendering and stuff, so I had to catch the YouTube version of Exilcon. And the thing I want to say, and that's what the topic of today's conversation will be, excuse me, I've also got a bit of a sore throat from being away and not being on my food plan, drinking plan, etc. Because of my autism, I need to eat and drink certain things, and unfortunately that didn't happen, so I've come home and I'm feeling very ill. It's not COVID, it's nothing like that, it's just where I've not eaten and drunk the appropriate things, and so my body is now trying to readjust to being back home. So I apologise, it'll probably be a lot of clearing of throat and drinking of water. So again, apologies, nothing I can do about that. Let's get into what did I think of Exilcon 2 from the purpose of watching the so-called, at the moment, the content available on YouTube. It was horrendous. And because I was using my mobile device as a hotspot, I had to pay 50 sterling pounds. I'm sorry, I don't know what is another currency, to get enough internet access to watch both of the live streams, and it was wasted money apart from one specific section, and I'll just put this up on the screen. This bit here on Exilcon Day 2, the live stream. This is, forgive me for mispronouncing the surname, Dane Bernard. He's one of the artists, and he went through and redid all of the items. So when you're looking at icons on the ground, or in your stash, or in your inventory, you can easily identify what they are. He goes on for some time about this, and this is the best thing that happened, in my opinion, for Exilcon 2. And some very kind community member has gone through and put the chapters on there. Kudos to this community member, and this is what we're looking at: item design and mechanics. Absolutely brilliant. GGG haven't bothered to put chapters on for whatever reason, but kudos to that person for doing that. So other than that, I thought the rest of it was completely pointless. They told us that PoE 2 is a year away. That okay, fine, you could have done that on a tweet. And they went through what the next season is, and because I'm a standard player, I don't care what's happening in the seasons. I wanted to know about PoE 2. So for me, I got a date for the closed beta, and that was the only useful information. Everything else about PoE 2 is completely pointless because it most likely might change. If you compare the PoE 2 information from Exilcon 1, the YouTube videos are still up on their channel, so I implore you to go and watch that. They are so much better than Exilcon 2. Then you'll see everything they went through, ascendancies and everything else. It was brilliant. This time, no passive tree still, no ascendancies. We got gem systems, and whoever organised it, I hate them, because I think it was 4 or 5 content creators got access to the live demo and a slot. I think it was about 30 to 45 minutes for their playtime. Most of them, I think Zizaran played a sorceress, and then Kriparian had a double session and he played the Huntress. Thank you, Kriparian, for playing the Huntress. That's the one I wanted to see. All the other gameplays was for the Warrior, and after the first one, as soon as someone sat down and went, I'm playing the Warrior, I just paused it, waited a few hours for it to render, and then skipped it. I got no interest. I've seen the Warrior. I don't care that it's different areas. I don't care. It's the Warrior. Why did no one played the monk? No one played the monk. It's a brand new class, and everyone wanted. All they did was play the warrior. We've seen that. It's in this game already. You can get the skills and stuff in the warrior. That is very bad organisation, and yeah. So I just got. It was nice to see Preach Gaming up on stage, but as soon as he said he was playing the warrior, I just skipped it. I've got no interest. I've already watched it played at least twice by that point, or a part of it. So yeah, that was massively disappointing. They didn't really. I mean, I know they went into the gems a bit as well, but the gameplay as well. The people playing, when they leveled up, they couldn't access the passive tree for whatever reason, and the gear they got given for their levels was very bad. They had no utility flasks at all. That was just life and mana. And they admitted it was severely overtuned. What's the point in severely overtuning it? We want to see actual gameplay. There's no point overtuning it because everyone's going to go, oh, it's really bad, it's really slow. Like they have done. If you watch most of the videos that are out about Exilcon 2, most of it is complaining that the game looks too hard and too slow because they overtuned it. It was just like, at least in Exilcon 1 with the PoE 2 footage, they was like, yeah, we've overtuned it because you're streamers and we're having a laugh. This time they just went, yeah, it's not balanced. So you're giving us a demo of a game that isn't balanced, isn't due out for a year, and no druid, no mention of the huntress being able to shapeshift into a cat, whether they've taken that out or not. That was in Exilcon 1. I think it was the huntress. It was one of the ascendancies that they had for. That's the other thing. You see, they've introduced. Was it 3? I think it was 3 new classes. They haven't gone into any of the ascendancies of those classes like they did in Exilcon 1. So again, it's just. So yes, I'm very disappointed. I agree with the guys over on Forever Exiled podcast that everything they did in Exilcon could have been done as the Exilcon 2 could have been done in a video, a YouTube video, or a live stream on Twitch, just saying, look, this is what we have so far. The beta is not out until next year. Apologies, but we want to make it good. And then the seasonal thing, they could have done that like they normally do. Do it on the live stream again. And because I couldn't access Twitch, I didn't get any of that. I think I managed to get one drop by just literally leaving Twitch hanging while I went out with my family for the day and came home, and I managed to get one of them. Not that I care. I've got so many MTX and they don't really change. So yeah, that's it really. I am very disappointed. It gave us no real information, and just like the people, the guys over at Forever Exiled, I think Exilcon 2 should have been held next year when people could actually play the closed beta. But yeah, I just think it was a waste, and very badly organised. Apparently the mobile demonstration that went on was very bad, and they invited the person playing back for an interview, and that interview is now available somewhere. It's not on YouTube, but it is. I think it's linked somewhere on the Path of Exile Twitter. I haven't watched it because honestly I'm not really bothered. Anything they say about PoE 2 now is just whatever. Doesn't matter. You're at least a year away from closed beta. How long is closed beta going to be before we get an open beta? And then how long is it going to be before the game actually releases? And no one asked the question. I know a lot of people think that standard players is a small minority, but it isn't. Chris Wilson has gone on record somewhere. It is out there. I can't remember where it was. I wish I'd taken and saved the details, but he I think the statistics are something like every time they do a season, 10% of the player base that comes back to the season and does the content. There's only 10% of the player base of all their numbers are returning players that actually go all the way through and get to red maps. Of that 10%, 2% of that is standard players. So it is a fifth of the player base, of the regular player base that play seasons, that do the thing. 2% of that are standard players. It is an amazing economy. I play standard because I don't want to do red maps and corrupt them and stuff. I've gone through it multiple times in my videos. So yeah, massive disappointment. And in comparison, when Exilcon 1 was over, I spent days, if not, I think it was about nearly 2 weeks, going through all of the content from the content creators that were there. Now, I admit half of the content creators that I liked that went to Exilcon 1 no longer are doing either content creation or covering PoE anymore for various reasons. So that may take a part of it. But of the rest of the PoE content creators that I follow, I'm not calling out names, only one of them, two of them, have done videos on PoE 2 out of nearly a dozen. There could be reasons for that. No access. Whilst out there, they're still editing the footage, but it's been 6 days, I think. Let me have a look. Where is that thing? Where's the live stream? 10 days since day 2. So it's been 10 days since day 2, and there are very few videos from content creators out there that either went or watched that have actually done videos. Now, I could be wrong. It might be just that I'm following the how do I put it, the content creators that haven't done the videos. But there's reasons for that. I don't like the content creator for, again, various reasons. But yeah, I just think it was a waste. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Exilcon 2. It's been a bit of a rant, I admit that. I don't usually do ranty videos. While I record them, I just don't release them. So yeah, I will get back to uploading. All I've done since I've got back really is unpack house chores from unpacking and play Baldur's Gate 3. Because it's an amazing game. I had a ton of fun in BG3 Early Access, and the game has just got better. If you're looking for a content creator to cover BG3, I cannot recommend highly enough Wolfart FPS on YouTube. Absolutely brilliant content creator. They are doing a Let's Play with Me series, and they're also doing a different different playthrough on live streams on YouTube, and they have a ton of videos for beginner players, going through lore and mechanics and classes and everything. I'll leave a description, a shout out in the description below for Wolfart, and yeah, go, and if you're interested at all in BG3, check him out. Yeah, and that's it. That's the end of my first video back from vacation. Hope you enjoyed it. I will get back to a regular schedule probably next week. I'm going to spend the next few days getting back into a routine of playing the different games. I did do some No Man's Sky yesterday because I couldn't access it, so it was going through and picking up all my mining resources and checking my bases and stuff. But yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't harsh me too much in the comments if you have a different opinion. Let's keep it polite. Let's have a discussion and debate. If you dislike this video for whatever reason, please let me know why in the comments so we can discuss and I can improve. That would be most helpful to me. I'll see you in the next one.